Today we start off Age of Empires 2 with quite an interesting announcement, something that I wasn't expecting here at all. But if we go right here to news, there's been a new update in Age of Empires 2, which is kind of sad. I just realized I said it's kind of sad. I was supposed to say it's kind of good. It's kind of good because it adds new features to the game, but it's also kind of sad because that means that every single one of the replays of what I wanted to show you is just gone. I can't show you any of my previous plays right here because it is made in like another version of Age of Empires 2 just doesn't want to load that anymore. Aside from that, they came in with a brand new update, and I don't really know what's new in this update, but I do know that there was a little news thing that really caught my eye. And that's that right here, that they have Chronicles Battle for Greece, which is a new DLC that has come up. But even more importantly, we have that 3 DLCs are now included in Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition, which means that starting today, which is basically 2 days ago, new players who can purchase Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition, which is kind of the basic game right now, and will automatically receive 3 DLCs, Lords of the West, Dawn of the Dukes, and Dynasties of India. For players who already own Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition on Steam, and Microsoft Store or Xbox, we want to thank you for playing with us for the past 5 years by automatically gifting you any of the free mentioned DLCs that aren't already in your collection. You can find the instructions on downloading additional content on our support site. So I figured, that sounds pretty cool. In the first 5 years, we've added 7 DLCs, 10 civilizations, 17 civilizations, 3 civilizations. Basically, they've added like a whole bunch of stuff. But they're also enabled the DLCs right here. That's what I'm interested in. How to enable, you're leaving Steam. Yes, please, I want to take a look at this. How to enable the Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition's DLCs. Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition's DLCs are usually enabled automatically after purchase. However, if that doesn't happen, they can be enabled manually. These steps vary slightly depending on the store the game was used for. So we go to Steam. Steam. Follow these steps to view the DLCs of what you have through Steam. Go to the library in the Steam client. Right-click Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition and select Properties. Choose DLC from the list. Check next to the boxes each DLC to install. Alright, so it seems like they should already be added to our account, and it should just be a matter of clicking them so that it works. So let's see right here, and then we add to... No, we go to Properties, and then we go to DLC, and then right here we have Dawn of Dukes, Dynasties of India, and Lords of the West. Well, they do seem to be selected right here. If I go here to Skirmish, and then I go here to my civilizations, let's take a look. Whoa! Okay. There is a whole bunch of new ones here. Because as far as I remember, everything from here until there used to be locked off. Now, that doesn't mean that these civilizations I didn't have access to, because I do believe that they moved the new ones that you unlock up. So I'm going to try and figure out which ones were the base game and which one were the DLC. Let's see. Vikings, I remember playing, I believe. Vietnamese, Turks, Teutons, Tartars, Spanish, Slavs. Sicilians? I don't believe I had access to Sicilians, because I got beaten by Sicilians in towers. Because their towers are really strong. Sicilians start with plus 100 stone. Damn, I can see why, why my opponent back then destroyed me with some towers. Fortifications built 50%, and town centers built 100% faster. Holy shoot. Light military units, except siege weapons, receive 33% less bonus damage. Ooh. If you don't know, there's like bonus damages, which are kind of hidden damages within Age of Empires 2. So you have that, if you're on a hill, that does extra damage to someone downhill. That's kind of like a hidden bonus damage, but that's something that most people know about. But there's also bonus damages on units versus other units that people don't know about. Or I at least didn't know about, where it's like, I believe skirmishers and archers have +3 bonus damage to pikemen, which I didn't know about. Nothing says that right there, but if you have the pointy boys with the sticks, if you're using like range units, they actually have a bonus damage on them. So you have that. Farm upgrades have additional food. Dungeon replaces the Watchtower line, which I have a very good experience with. The other ones that I kind of remember were the, I believe the Poles, which should be over there, the Poles right there. The Poles have, villagers regenerate 10 HP per minute in feudal, 15 in castle, and 20 in imperial age. Ooh, that means I can go and be very aggressive today. I can actually go and take some villagers and do a villager rush. I can go fight some other villagers, and my villagers can go rest up and get stronger. That's probably because the Poles actually get some good food from their good supermarket, which is called Frog. I've just learned that last week through from Jackie Code's who streams from Poland, and she told me on the stream that they have a supermarket which is literally called Frog, but then in Polish. I don't remember the actual name, but I kind of really want to visit Poland right now just to go to the supermarket. It's called Frog. We have the Bloodlines and Scout Line upgrades cost minus 50% food. Dude, that's wild. Full work replaces mill. Okay. That's a new building. Stone miners generate gold in addition to stone. Oh, wow. It feels like the Poles are very, very strong, like, civilization. We have Burgundians right here. Burgundians, economic upgrades available 1 age earlier. Hold on. Let me read that again. It says, economic upgrades available 1 age earlier and cost minus 33% food. Does that mean that if I'm in Dark Age, I can research my feudal age, like, eco upgrades? That's wild. That's wild, because that means that I can instantly just get a whole bunch more, like, research production. Stable technologies cost minus 50%. Why are all these civilizations so good in the early age? So if you're unfamiliar with Age of Empires 2, basically you have different stages in which you can be strong. You can start out very strong at the gates, which means that, you know, you start out either with a lot of like resources or a very good research acquisition, or the units that you're going to use very early on are like discounted, or they get extra power, or they get bonus damage. So that means that when you're starting out with like 2 standard civilizations, if you were having like the advantage right here, like at the start, you're going to be easily able to get into the aggression and maybe take out your opponent early on in the game, or just get a head start and then claim more land so that you can like set yourself up to take them down faster. You can also be more mid-game oriented, where at the start like you're just starting up the same, but then in the middle of the game you're going to be able to expand out faster to very quickly capture the ground, and then, you know, like set yourself up to start like fighting. Or you can be really strong late game, where you really have to like protect yourself at the start, but then towards the end game, like your technologies are going to be crazy strong. The units you're making are kind of better than the opposing units, and like the technologies that you're going to be able to get are way better. So basically, like your civilization can be in any of those camps roughly, and obviously like it really depends on the player, like where you're going to be using those technologies. But if I'm looking at something like this, like right here, economic upgrades being available 1 age earlier, actually that means that I can make my villagers more efficient with the way that they grab their resources, which can really help you. And especially like stable technologies, scout rushes, I'm actually gonna trying to do them today because I think that they're kind of cool. Like, that's quite nice. Bohemians, blacksmiths and universities cost minus 100 wood. So this right here I would call a more mid-game civilization, because like then you're starting to like get into like your tech buildings get cheaper. You have chemistry and hand cannoneer available in Castle Age. As I say, like mid-game, Castle Age kind of mid-game. You have spear line and plus 25% bonus damage. Okay. Fervor and Sanctity affect villagers. Oh, wow. That means that you're going to have, I believe, faster villagers, and they're going to be harder to convert. And then mining camp technologies are free. Ooh, gunpowder and monk civilization. Yeah, that really sounds like a monk civilization. Gujaras, the frisbee throwing man right here. The chakram thrower. Dude, that's wild. Start with 2 forage bushes. You start with extra food. That's a good early stuff, probably. Can garrison mills with livestock to produce food. Dude, I want to try this on that one map. On the one map, I play my very first like online match on with all the sheep. Dude, I want to put all the sheep in the mill. I don't know how effective that will be, but I want to try that. Mounted units deal plus 20% bonus damage feudal, plus 30% castle, and plus 40% imperial age. Dude, this one could actually be quite strong with what's it called? With like a scout rush as well. I mean, like it is a cavalry sev, but then like the question will be, because like I tried scout rushes like just in between the streams with Mongols, because one thing I also didn't know about Age of Empires 2, which is really not explained at all, if you're gathering food with your sheep or your deer or your boar or your berries or your farms or your fish in the water or your fish on the shore with a boat or on the fish on the shore with a villager, they're all gathering it at different speeds. So I was always thinking, oh, I'm just going to go somewhere, grab the food, it grabs whatever it can, there it goes. But it really depends on like what you're using, like how fast it grabs it. So the thing that I'm kind of thinking about is like with these forage bushes, like how fast the bushes gather compared to like sheep and boar. Because if bushes gather like equally as quick as sheep, then you can throw the sheep right here in the mills. I don't know how quickly that gathers, but you can just throw them in the mills, and then you have that, and then you can go boar, and then hopefully you can kind of like even that out. This would really be nice though, with like not having like to worry about like which sheep gets taken when. But the thing that I'm wondering about is, especially when it comes to, you know, the forest bushes, like how long do they last? Like, do you really have to go fast with getting your 2 boars? I'm not quite sure. There we go, Bengalis. Bengalis is an elephant civilization. Dude, I have never really played an elephant civ. Elephant units are created 25%, you receive 25% less bonus damage and are therefore more resistant to conversion. Town centers spawn 2 villagers when the next age is reached. Ooh, interesting. Cavalry +2 attack versus skirmishers. Ooh, interesting. Ships regenerate 15 HP per minute, and monks +3 melee and +3 pierce armor. So monks are stronger. You can kind of use cavalry pretty well with like an archer play. So I would expect that you'd kind of take this as an archer civ, and then you throw in scouts to go attack the skirmishers, and they're stronger against them. And then that's right here just means that you get more villagers. Dravidians, right there. Yeah, I was already looking at that like shield. I was like, I don't recognize that at all. Features are receive +200 wood when advancing to the next age. All right. We have fishermen and fishing ships carry +15 capacity, basically. We have barracks technologies cost -50%. So basically, this is more like an infantry civilization. Actually, I want to play more infantry because infantry feels to me like something that's not a lot of people play. Not a lot of people tend to go towards. Or at least I don't really tend to go towards infantry. And the skirmishers and elephant archer attack 25% faster. And then we have unique tech medical corps. Elephant units regenerate 30 HP per minute. Wood steel. Hey, wood. That's your steel, man. That's your steel. We have wood steel, infantry and cavalry attacks ignore armor. Damn, wood, your steel is strong. But as Muffin says, it's lovely that current players are now more up to speed with the DLCs, but new players actually have to pay a higher price now to get more content, but it's more expensive. Really? Did they up the price? So as you can see right here, this right here is the chart for Europe. I'm gonna go and do a little zoomy zoom. So you can see right here that this right here is used to be normal price. It used to be about $20, and then during like sales it would go down to $5, which generally I would recommend that you wait for some of these reoccurring sales and then get it on one of those sales. I think 2 years ago, I actually during a like holiday sale, I actually got me and my friend a like Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition on a sale, because I was like, man, like we're really enjoying playing the HD edition. Let's go get one on the sale. So yeah, I would definitely wait. If you want to get a game, wait for the sales. But yeah, here we go. This right here is, as you can see, like once every while they go for a sale. So this right here is like December. There will probably be coming one up like December 21st. We're going to have another sale coming up. So if you're thinking about getting this game around the Christmas period, maybe wait for like November 21st. So that's going to be in about like a week. Like maybe wait, if you want to get it in a week, or otherwise like get it in a month's time. But basically it used to be about like $20. Then it would go to like $5, $7, 14, 5, 5. So it's between 5 and 20. However, now look at what they've done. It's 20, now it's 33. They have kind of like 1.5 times that. I don't know what to think about that. On the one hand, yes, it is nice to have more content and have more DLCs, but that's Muffin says the new DLC is cheaper than, you know, like having everything together, like buying the base game and the DLCs. But at the same time, I feel that I really have enjoyed my time with this game so far without having any of the DLCs. I'm really curious as to what they're like. I can't wait to explore the new civilizations and new things that have been added to the game. However, I didn't necessarily need them to have a good time with the game. And I'm wondering as to, especially with this being a game that's not necessarily on the forefront of everyone's mind as it being a brand new game, I do kind of wonder, like, does this not, like, put people more off? It's like you kind of, like, 150% like, represented your thing. It used to be $20, now it's 32. And it's still, like, kind of half the price of a AAA game, but it used to be a third of the price of a AAA game. So yeah, I'm curious to see where the sale price will go down to. Whether that sale price will actually go down to what they had it right here to the $10, or whether that will go down to the $4, or whether they're going to have something else. But yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. They also didn't say that here. They say that, you know, like right now we're including these things right here, but they don't say they were raising the price. That's an awfully convenient thing to leave out.